welcome back to my channel. And today is going to be a very interesting kind of a video because I will be sharing about my experience with the cadaver for the very first time in my medical college. So, for all of you who are not comfortable with the word cadaver, it basically means the dead body which the medical students we use for study purposes. So, by now you must have known what is cadaver. So yeah, I'm basically going to share about how was my experience with the cadaver when I first saw it. It's a little funny kind of a story because my experience was just another thing. It was not a normal one, definitely. So what happened was, our classes were going on, and that morning, the first class was for anatomy. That was practical. So actually, what I thought was we won't be dissecting it because for the initial few classes, we were just going on with the general anatomy. So for that, we don't need any kind of dissection. So I didn't know that we were going to do the dissection that day. So we went to the college, and I don't know, coincidentally that morning I had to submit an application to the principal's office, so I had to go early that morning. And I went ahead of everyone, and I reached the college first. I submitted the application form, and I moved ahead towards the section hall. And I kept my bags, I kept my books outside because we usually do that, and we go inside. So that morning I thought it was a normal morning, and I kept my bags and I was ready to go inside. As soon as I entered, um, I could not take more than two steps because what I saw was just another thing, what I was not expecting to see that morning. So I saw like so we are basically divided into like six tables, like our batch, and then the six tables we get a cadaver each. So there were like tables scattered around, and that was not just table; it was with the cadaver wrapped with a kind of material. So I was like, I could see all the features of a human being. Of course, it was a human being, right? So I was like so shocked because I was not expecting it. If I was expecting it, I don't think I would be that much um you know stunned, but that I was not expecting it at all. And I went, right? And I just stood like I was perplexed. Okay. And there was a caretaker there, and he was telling me like, are you scared? If you're scared, how are you going to do your studies? So it was not actually about like getting scared. It was just kind of a moment where you were taken away by surprise for seeing something which you don't expect to see. So it's that kind of a moment. And after that, I told myself like, no, you have to do it, right? Like, anyway, we are going to do it. So actually, we have to do it, right? So then I took some time, of course. Then I went slowly, like I took small steps, baby steps, actually, towards the cadavers. And that sir was telling me to just come and study like that. And I was like, okay, now it's getting real. And I had to go. But by then, my batch mates, they arrived, and we told each other kind of like that it's okay, like we will do it. And we finally went to our table and we sat. And that cadaver was near, like it was just in front of our eyes. And we were like, okay, it took time to process, of course, but then it was not like so scary like I thought it would be. It was just normal. Then our table teacher came and he told us to dissect it, um, and we dissected it. And yeah, it was a very weird but fun experience. Of course, everybody has that thing in mind that um, having experience with the cadavers is one of the scariest moments of their lives for medical students. But let me tell you guys, for those of you who are aspiring to come into medical college, it's not like very scary. Of course, you'll have fun and you'll be proud of yourself for dissecting one, because It's really fun. That's how you learn, and it's obviously amazing that bodies are being donated for us to study. So it's such an amazing thing. We should always have that sense of respect and maintain their dignity, and we are always taught that in our medical college also. So it's like very fun, very nice, and of course you learn a lot when you go to the dissection hall every single time. Also, there is a myth that it's compulsory for one or two students to faint. It's a myth for about MBBS life, but no, it's just a myth. It's a lie. It's not at all like that. Nobody fainted, and thankfully everything went well. Of course, there is a thing that you get burning sensations in your eyes, and your nose, it gets irritated whenever you are exposed to it for the first second time, but then you just get used to it, and now we're like, whenever we enter, we are so ready with our scalpels and scissors and forceps and everything to go and dissect. So that's how it is, and you just get comfortable when the days go by, and it's a very very fun experience, believe me. You will have a lot and a lot of fun moments actually with the cadavers also, and also at the section hall you'll have a lot of fun. So for all the Neet aspirants too, all the very best. You should study hard so that you experience that very soon. So yeah, I think that's all about the story that I wanted to share. That's all about my experience that I had with the cadavers, and yeah, it was a very fun experience. Yeah, so I think that's all for this video. I hope to see you guys soon in the next video, and till then, you guys take care, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe.